Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Epicenter, our video series on the Bengal election. On February 26, the Election Commission of India announced the election dates, assembly election dates for 4 states and 1 union territory, Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Puducherry. Now the most important thing that came out of this announcement was the decision of the Election Commission to hold the election in Bengal over 8 phases starting March 27th to April 29th. Now this is the longest poll that the state will ever see. Now remember that Bengal has 294 constituencies in the state. In comparison, Tamil Nadu has 234 assembly seats. But Tamil Nadu is conducting their polls in one phase, which means that they are going to have a one-day election. The same is the case for Kerala as well as Puducherry. Now, Assam's 126 constituencies will go to polls in 3 phases. Even Bihar last year, which has 243 constituencies, went to polls in 3 phases. Another significant announcement made by the Election Commission was the fact that the districts in West Bengal, they have been divided, some of the districts have been divided into 2 or 3 parts. Now, usually what happens is that all the constituencies of one district, they go to polls in a single phase, which means that the election in that district happens in a single day. But this time what is happening is that some districts which have been divided into 2 or 3 parts will go to polls on different dates. Now that is quite unprecedented and that has not happened before. So why has Bengal been divided into 8 phases? We will come to that, but for those people who have been following this channel for all the news on Bengal politics, let's first break down the 8 phases of Bengal polls. The first phase of election is on March 27th and will include 30 constituencies and 5 districts. The districts include Purulia, West Midnapur Part 1, Bankura Part 1, East Midnapur Part 1 and Jhargram. In the second phase of polling on April 1st, 4 districts and 30 assembly seats will go to polls. The districts include Bankura Part 2, East Midnapur Part 2, West Midnapur Part 2 and South 24 Parganas Part 1. In the third phase on 6th of April, election will be held in 3 districts and 31 assembly seats. The districts are Howrah Part 1, South 24 Parganas Part 2 and Hooghly Part 1. In the fourth phase of polling on 10th April, election will be held in 5 districts and 44 assembly seats. The districts include Howrah Part 2, South 24 Parganas Part 3 and Hooghly Part 2, Alipurdwar and Cooch Behar. In the fifth phase of polling on 17th April, election will be held in 6 districts and 45 assembly seats. The districts include North Parganas Part 1, Darjeeling, Nadia Part 1, Kalimpong, East Bardhaman Part 1 and Jalpaiguri. In the sixth phase, on April 22nd, 4 districts and 43 assembly seats will go to polls. The districts are North 24 Parganas Part 2, Nadia Part 2, East Bardhaman Part 2 and Uttar Dinajpur. In the 7th phase of polling on 26th of April, election will be held in 5 districts and 36 assembly seats. The districts include Malda Part 1, Kolkata South, Murshidabad Part 1, West Bardhaman and Dakshin Dinajpur. In the last phase on April 29th, 4 districts and 35 assembly seats will go to polls. The districts include Malda Part 2, Kolkata North, Murshidabad Part 2 and Birbhum. So why have polls in Bengal been stretched out across 8 phases and who stands to benefit most from this? Now remember, the Election Commission says that it is security reasons and security concerns that played a major role in them making this decision. The BJP has been raising security concerns time and again with the Election Commission regarding polling in the state. Now, to be fair to the Election Commission, in 2019 Lok Sabha polls, Bengal voted across all the 7 phases and on each voting day there were reports of incidents of violence from some part or the other in the state. But are security concerns the only reason? Let's listen into what Mamata Banerjee has to say.
তারা ইলেকশনটা করতে যাতে কোন কোন কনস্টিটিউয়েন্সিতে যাবে আসামের ইলেকশনটা একবারে করে নিয়ে 27 মার্চের মধ্যে এপ্রিলে 6-এর মধ্যে তামিলনাড়ু ইলেকশন করে নিয়ে একদিনে, কেরালার ইলেকশন একদিনে করে নিয়ে, এখানে 23 দিনের ফুটবল গ্রাউন্ড, 23 দিনের খেলা খেলবেন? আমাদের যায় আসে না। এই খেলাতেও আমরা বলছি আপনাদের হেরে ভূত করে দেব।
The phased out election in Bengal could benefit the BJP because they can spread out their campaign rallies on the basis of poll phases, which means that they can concentrate their star campaigners on districts which are closest to their poll dates. Mamata Banerjee is saying that the districts in which the TMC is the strongest, those are the districts that have been divided into 2 or 3 parts, which gives the BJP the opportunity to concentrate on specific areas where they do not have a strong footing. Mamata Banerjee has accused the central government of utilizing the election commission to benefit them in the Bengal polls. Nevertheless, she is very, very confident of a victory. We know BJP is pulling out all stops in Bengal, and we know that Bengal polls is going to be the election to watch out for. If you like this video, don't forget to virtually like it as well. Share the video with your friends, your followers, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for all news related to Bengal election. Thank you so much for watching.